Assume the money is yours and it will flow to you. And I know what you're thinking right now. Can it really be that easy? Can it really be that simple to manifest financial abundance and to manifest financial freedom? In my experience, yes, it's really that simple. Of course, don't get me wrong. When the universe then shows you all the signs, the synchronicities, and all the different serendipities, then you still need to take inspired action, but it will flow to you so effortlessly and easily. Because as Neville Goddard says in the following quote, all is yours. Do not go seeking for that which you are. Appreciate it, claim it, assume it. And when I think about my own journey, my journey of manifesting abundance, I can confidently say that everything changed for me and everything shifted once I assumed the state of already being financially abundant. And in the beginning, I did everything. I managed every little detail in my life to put myself in this state. And back then I was broke. I mean, I was barely making $1,000 a month in a really good month. I was making $1,500 a month, and nowadays I 20x'd my income in just about 4 years because of the law of assumption, because of the teachings of Neville Goddard and also the teachings of other spiritual teachers, specifically Dr. Joe Dispenza. And when it comes to you manifesting abundance, when it comes to you manifesting money, the more you assume that you already have it, the easier it will be for you to draw it into your physical experience. And yes, I know, when you don't have a lot of money in your bank account, it can be quite tricky to assume that you are wealthy. If you have bills to pay, it can be quite tricky to assume that you are abundant. But you need to get to that state, no matter how you get there, but you need to get to that state. I, for example, in the beginning, I was wearing a tailor-made blazer whenever I was working. And I was then buying myself not a fake watch, but let's say a cheap watch that looked very expensive, you know, one of these weird Thai or Chinese watches that look a lot more expensive than they actually are. And this made me feel abundant. I mean, nowadays I don't need that anymore. I don't wear any watch because I feel abundant. But back then, the blazer and that watch allowed me to step into this role of an abundant person. It's just like a method actor. You become that character. As Neville Goddard says, and I want to quote again, all is yours. Do not go seeking for that which you are. Appropriate it, claim it, assume it. And I actually want to continue this quote right now. So here's what Neville Goddard continues to say. And you can find this quote in The Power of Awareness in case you want to look it up. So here are the words of Neville Goddard. Everything depends upon your concept of yourself. That which you do not claim as true of yourself cannot be realized by you. So in other words, if you do not claim that poverty is your truth, that lack of money is your truth, that being in scarcity is your truth, then you cannot realize it. It cannot be a part of you. And that's why I heard the following story from so many of the amazing coaching clients who've joined the Abundance Reality Shift coaching program, which is my 8-week coaching program for financial abundance and financial freedom. And you can find out more about it by clicking on the link in the description. And so many of the amazing men and women who joined this coaching program told me in the very first session that they had all kinds of different beliefs that were installed in them, in their upbringing, from their parents, all these different beliefs like money doesn't buy happiness, money is the root of all evil, money doesn't grow on trees, oh my god, money, 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 all these different beliefs. And of course, then subconsciously they claimed poverty as their truth because that's how they've been raised. I mean, it happens quite often that people who might not be the smartest on planet Earth, that when they are raised in a family where abundance is not just there physically, but abundance is actually installed in their mindset, that even though they might not get anything from their mom or dad in a, let's say, strictly money-speaking way, they don't get any whatever trust fund or something like that, but they just have this mindset that they achieve great success because from a young age, they then claim as truth that they are abundant, that money is everywhere, that opportunities are everywhere. And that's why in the very first coaching session of the Abundance Reality Shift coaching program, we will change your paradigm about money. Because in this coaching session, we examine your current relationship and your past relationship with money, because it holds the key to changing your future. And I then show you how to eliminate your money ceiling, which of course can make it 10 times easier for you to manifest large sums of money. And we then dissect and of course in the first place uncover your limiting beliefs about money that are currently stopping you from becoming abundant. And we then create new empowering beliefs that we then install deep into your subconscious mind in week number 2, which is coaching session number 2, or in this case a hypnosis session. And once your subconscious mind then truly and fully embraces the fact that you are abundant, that you deserve abundance, that you are worthy of abundance, that's when your life changes completely. So remember, the more intensely you can claim your abundance, you can assume that you are already abundant, the easier it will be for you to attract this abundance into your reality, because that's exactly what Neville Goddard talks about when he says you have to assume the wish fulfilled, because when you assume it, then it will flow to you. There is no other option, because that's the law of assumption. And again, you might want to buy a cheap watch to make yourself feel more abundant. Maybe you want to walk around in a blazer. Maybe you want to take a walk every day in the richest neighborhood of your city, which is also a good exercise. Maybe you want to put $10 or $20 in your wallet and you imagine all the things that you can buy throughout the day. In other words, you spend the money in an imaginary way. You allow yourself to step into this feeling of abundance each and every day, multiple times a day. And then the more often you do that, the easier it will be for you to assume that you are already wealthy, because throughout the day, with these different exercises, you feel abundant. And the more abundant you feel, the easier it will be for you to assume that you are already abundant. And if you are ready to work with me on manifesting your abundant dream life, if you are a business owner and you want to multiply your income without working harder in the physical realm, and you want the universe to build the bridge of incidents for you so that you can easily manifest your desired income, or you are a professional and you want the bridge of incidents to lead you directly to the promotion or the dream job that you want so dearly, then I invite you to go to NevilleDecoded.com or to click on the link in the description to find out more about my 8-week one-on-one coaching program, the Abundance Reality Shift Coaching Program. And on this page, you can watch countless video testimonials from clients who have completely transformed their lives. And I would say that now it's time for you to transform your life and your reality. And if you're ready to discover how you can shift your reality by becoming that which you want to be, just like Neville Goddard taught us, you can watch the video that you now see on the screen.